Learning a new language? It's easy, it's fun. At least that's what we're told, right? Well, I'm here today to tell you that it's not the whole truth. It can be amazing, but calling it easy or fun always, well, can be a little bit misleading. I've studied multiple languages myself, and trust me, there are times when it was anything but easy. On social media, we see posts and ads promising fluency just in few months or with minimal effort. Learn while you sleep, they say, or just 10 minutes a day and you'll speak like a native. Sounds familiar? Yeah, I get why this myth exists. We all want fast results with minimal effort, but let's dive a little bit deeper into why this idea doesn't tell the full story. The reality? Learning a language requires real effort. I remember starting to learn English. Gosh, it took me such a long time to be able to speak the way I can do now, and I'm still not perfect. I remember learning German. I spent hours studying grammar and vocabulary, and then I went to Germany and I was absolutely lost because I still had so much more to study in order to communicate effectively. And no, living in Germany and being surrounded by native speakers didn't magically make me fluent. I still had to study a lot, to practice, and to learn so much more. By the way, I have a video about how I learned German and my favorite resources for doing it, so check this out. Now, when I moved to Croatia, I thought another Slavic language, that will be easy for me. Until it wasn't. I've been living in Croatia for almost 3 years now and I'm still not fluent in Croatian. It is a different language, it is not easy. Building vocabulary, drilling grammar, practicing new phrases, it's all hard work. It takes consistency and sometimes it's just plain frustrating. And yes, you will hit plateaus. Progress is not always linear, it's more like a roller coaster. But here are the good news. While it's not easy, it doesn't mean it's not possible. So if it's hard, why even do it? Why bother? Well, first of all, sometimes we have to, and second of all, the rewards are absolutely worth it. There is a special feeling when you understand a new culture, have a conversation with a native speaker, or finally get through this book in its original language. These moments make all the hard work worth it. You don't get the quick result or quick reward like with scrolling or all of those quick dopamine hits that we are so used to. But what you get in the end is so much more meaningful. It's like climbing a mountain. Every step is challenging, but once you get to the top, you understand it was all so worth it. And even on the way, sometimes you will get to some spots where the views are amazing and you're like, oh yeah, I get why I'm doing that, I like it so much. Or maybe it's like getting in shape. Going to the gym is not always fun, sometimes it's far from fun, but you do all of these exercises, you work out, and sometimes you don't see the progress or you don't see quick results, but once you start seeing them, the reward you get is so amazing, you understand it was all worth it. So here is the part I love sharing. Just because it's hard and challenging doesn't mean it can't be fun. We can make it more enjoyable. And here are some of my favorite ways to make it more fun and enjoyable. Number one is set small, achievable goals. Rather than aiming for fluency, aim to learn 10 new words or finish a chapter in the book. This way you will get those achievements or rewards more often and you will feel your progress better. And be realistic with your goals. Setting them too high may set you up to failure. Number two, don't compare your progress to others. Some people may learn faster than you, and it's okay. It doesn't make you slow or less capable. Just go at your own pace, celebrate your small wins, and don't mind others. Number three, use resources that excite you. I love watching YouTube or a series in the language I'm learning because it makes it feel less like studying and more like a part of my life. But remember, these are extra resources. I always have a functional resource that gives me structure and a way to practice something boring like grammar. Number 4, find a community or a conversation partner. It makes it so much more fun and motivating for you and adds a real-world element to it. If you live in the country where your target language is spoken, it's much easier, of course, but if you don't, you can do it online. It's not a difficult task these days. You can find apps or websites or some communities, even from your favorite YouTubers, let's say. And number 5, I've said that already, and I'm gonna say it again. Don't believe ads that promise you fluency in 1, 3, 6 months. If you're curious, check how military soldiers learn languages. They are required to reach functional fluency in a language, and it takes them years to do that with 10 plus hours of immersive learning. It's like for easier languages, it takes them a year at a minimum. Do you think these people are not smart enough that they can't reach fluency faster? I don't think so. Do you think it's possible to reach fluency in 6 months by having like 2-3 hours a week or 10 minutes a day? Absolutely not. So please, don't expect instant results. Think critically, be realistic. Life becomes much easier that way. So, is language learning really as easy and fun as it's always made out to be? Not quite. But here is what I've learned along the way. It's a journey. One that's challenging, yes, but it can also be extremely rewarding and enjoyable if you approach it with the right mindset. When you embrace the process, the highs and the lows, you will start to enjoy every step. Language learning isn't about the shortcuts. It's about persistence and celebrating every small win along the way. Let me know in the comments what's been the hardest or the most rewarding part of learning a language for you. And if you've got any tips to make it more enjoyable, share them with us. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye!